Okay. Do you want to share your screen, or someone share their screen, or I can share my screen?
I think Anna is sharing hers right now.
Okay.
Okay, I took it an hour ago and I got some wrong. So maybe you guys can help me with the Excel, how to make the plots in the Excel. I don't know how to do that. And I watched the video again and read the instructions. So 3, right?
Yeah, 23. I know, I was confused too. I was like, I can't remember which one.
Okay, let me just show the ones then. All right, did you have a chance to take it? So look, so this was easy. Let me get my notes. I still feel bad. Okay. So the number 3 is option.
Hey, Anna.
Yeah.
It was a promise. It was an honest, mistake that I could have done the same thing. Chad could have done the same thing. It's not you. It could have happened to anyone. So don't feel bad. I think everything will be just fine. I think she'll be super understanding. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so right here, so question 3 is the third option down. No hypothesis 0. And then number 4, and this is just in the book. A residual is right here. An observation is defined as the difference between the observed value of y and the value that would have been predicted. Regression line right there. The plot of residual supports a linear regression when the residuals look normally. The graph 4 is 1, 2, 3.
For that one, I put the first one. The residuals look normally distributed.
Yeah, this is the first one. And then 6.
Oh, I got this one wrong.
Shad, did you get this one right?
I did, yeah.
And how do you do it? I just
how do you do
thought,
how do you figure out the plot?
I just
go
went,
to the
not it, this is not it, and this might
yeah, let me
really
show
like,
you how to do this.
Huh?
Just go. Yeah, I can show you how to do it.
How did you get it? And then I went, and then
go here. Yep.
And then started looking at this column, the residuals.
You highlighted them. Okay. Yeah. And go up to insert up here. Go over to chart.
Wait. Oh, what is right there? Go over to charts.
Yeah, go over to charts up here in the top.
Click
on
it.
The insert a scatter plot. Insert that one right there, the first one. The first one? No, not that one. There you go, that one. Nope, not that one. You just want to do it without lines, just the regular one. No. There you go, that one. Click on that one. No, go back up. You're fine.
What am I doing?
Just click on the first one right here. Yep, that one. Click on it. Click it.
Oh.
There you go. Okay, now looking on this graph, you can see that all these numbers right here,
-40.
if you look at the, yes, and then you go up here to the top one, it's almost like, there's one that's over here to the left, that's like almost like 21, and that one's probably above that, it's probably like 23 or 24, so that's how I got the answer. So it's between negative 40 and 25.
Oh, okay.
Because
All
these are the
these
residual
numbers.
maximum.
And then
Yeah,
I
it's all
tried.
those numbers. Yep.
Oh, how should I move this back here? Um, okay. Okay, I just put that there. Now on. Based on the QQ plot for these results, what can you say about these residuals? So how do you build the QQ plot?
You already have it on there. So you already have your QQ plot. It's the one that's above it. It's right here on the screen already.
This
So,
one?
yeah. You can put a regression. You can put a trending line through this and kind of follow the trend or whatever to kind of show where the stuff lies. But this follows. They're fairly normal. So basically, the residuals are clearly not normal. Well, they are because looking at the QQ plot, it looks like a normal line. They're not right. They're not right skewed. You can tell they're not right skewed. So the residuals are fairly normal because of looking at this QQ plot and then looking at your scatter plot. They both follow a normal distribution, or whatever they call it.
So
That's kind of how I got it. Basically, if you look in the book.
So the hot dog shape, would that be it? My way of thinking, oh, because it has this, it's kind of like linear. It kind of looks like like a
If
line.
it's linear, it's usually it's linear. It's normal. And if you look at that scatter plot, it's not microphone shaped, so that kind of helps too. That it's normal. That's kind of how I got it. I don't know if Alyssa has anything else.
I got the residuals are fairly normal. I think I just looked at the graphs from the chapter and kind of just went off of what the requirements say. Yeah. I got 8 wrong too.
Number 8.
Too many of them. Yeah.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that was kind of weird. It was kind of tricky. I didn't get 8 right either, because I chose them all.
Oh yeah. I chose them all except, well, I didn't choose them all. I the only one I left out was the residuals are normally distributed, and maybe that was wrong. I don't know. So, because it says 5 assumptions, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got it right. So you just chose 3.
This is in the book, but it didn't quite explain. Like it didn't. They weren't these specific like. There's like blocks and it lists them, but they weren't these. Like they're different, so it's kind of confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Here it says use software to write the scatter plot of the data. Use the scatter plot, residual plots. So here's where my question is: this is the QQ plot, right?
Yeah.
So how do you build the scatter plot and with English?
I think the scatter plot and the residual plot are the same thing. If you look in the book, that's how you make a residual plot. It's the same way as making a scatter plot. So I don't know why they have to do. You have your QQ plot that's already on there, but your residual plot and your scatter plot are the same thing. That way, there's any difference between those two.
So did you guys build anything to know? Like I got it from this chart. I was like, well, what kind of plot is this? I'm confused. How do you build any of this? I don't know if I'm making sense.
No, I'm trying to tell you. So the scatter plot and the residual plot are the same thing. You already built the scatter plot already. Those two are the same thing. At least that's what I get from it. Because in the book it talks about them. You have to go in. For you to make a residual plot line, you have to go into the chapter. You highlight those two lines, the independent or the X explanatory variables, and then you have to highlight the D and the E columns, and then you have to go in and then make a scatter plot, and that's how you make a residual plot line. So I don't know why in that question it asks you to make 3 different graphs, because I think you only make 2. I mean, that's what I got from it. I wasn't for sure, but I had a hard time with 8 because I don't really understand how to use these 5 assumptions in satisfying the data. I'm like, how do I do this?
Yeah.
Like looking at those graphs or those charts, I have a hard time trying to figure out. Well, I know the residuals are normally distributed because of the last question, and then the variance of the error term is constant for all values of x. That one I don't understand. I understand the first one. If they fall in a relationship, which they do, I'm not really sure how to tell. The x values are measured without error, and the variance of the error term is constant for all values of x. I have a hard time with those two.
That was really confusing. I think I just got those 2 wrong, 6 and 8.
Okay.
The chapter, I feel like it lists them, but it doesn't really, like you were saying, explain.
Right.
So what did you, so for 9, I got 12.695.
Yeah.
And then for 10, 10.674.
Yep, got that one right too.
And then 11, 14.715.
Yep.
And then 12, I put reject the null hypothesis test because the p-value is less than the alpha.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Just hold it there. So for this one, I got it wrong because I probably did something wrong in the Excel.
Well, let's see what you did.
So because I got all these ones right, but then my p-value, so I probably look at the wrong box for the p-value. Wait, is this the right?
No, you did it right. I'm gonna go to the top.
Value is right here. Look,
Yeah,
3
look at your
point.
p-value.
Is that my p-value?
It's gonna be negative 24, so you're gonna have to take that decimal and go 24 spaces to the left.
Oh, because I didn't see the minus 24.
Yeah, so that's why you might have got it wrong because you probably thought it was 3.1 something. So it looked like
0.00024 times 0. So that's like, oh, that's why I just saw 3.31. Okay, so since it was 0.05, the p-value then is less smaller than the 5.
The null hypothesis test.
You do reject the null hypothesis. So the answer would be the third one down on 12. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and then that's why I had 13 wrong too.
Yeah, should be number 4.
There is sufficient. Huh?
I think
That
it's
one's the
number
4 one
4.
down.
Yeah, number 4.
There is sufficient evidence to conclude that the slope of the regression line is not 0. This is the 4th one down.
Yeah, because the
the
alternative hypothesis is not 0. Yeah.
So 14 is the body length. The head to predict body length. So the dependent variable is the body length. This one, I thought it was the two numbers take away. Okay, so I'll do it right here. You know that formula that we've been doing every time they ask for the margin of error. Okay, so this right here.
So you scroll up to your confidence intervals. It's just the low upper minus the lower divided by 2 should be your margin of error.
Okay, let me paste it really quick. What did I do? No. Oh. Okay, there. I'm copying. Go here. Paste.
Just push Control V.
It's okay. I hate Excel so much. Trying to get all the information copied over is so annoying.
Okay, so here's the component. So I took the 7.218 minus 8.3
No, you want
and then divided by.
You want to switch them around.
Yeah, 8. The upper one is on the right hand side, so you take that one minus the lower 7.119 divide by 2.
Oh, I knew that. Okay, so
Anna, you got the right answer. It's just not negative. It's a positive.
It's 8.1.
Yeah, the only thing you did wrong there was just you added a negative. It should just be a positive 0.443.
Formula is upper bound. Oh, I knew that. Minus lower bound.
Yes, and upper bound's always on the right hand side.
So what was that? 8.103 minus 7.218 divided by 2. 0.4425. So 0.443.
Yeah.
Sir? 0.443. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just positive, right? Just change the sign. 7.218, 8.103, and then is the first option down. The first option.
Yeah, we are 95% confident that the confidence interval will contain a true value of B.
Okay, I'll do it really quick and see if. What's next? Do we have to meet on Thursdays? That dude on Thursday, the group meeting quiz, or can we do it Saturday since it's just the review quiz?
Yeah, for those before the test, it's not like we don't have to post it that we met.
Yeah, we don't have to.
If you want to meet, you can meet. We can meet and go over the review together if you want, or we don't have to.
I was thinking if we have any questions, we could just email each other.
Email each other. That'd be good. So this will probably be our last meeting together, unless you feel like we need to meet again for the exam.
What we can do is we can just email. You know, when I ask you, how do you get these?
Yeah.
Question.
We can definitely do that.
So we can just do that, and then I don't know, maybe take pictures of our notes or something. Just send it to each other.
Okay.
Or just say how you did it through. Because I know that I'm not gonna have time to go through that long quiz before Thursday.
That's totally fine.
It was
Sounds
really
good.
long. It took me like 2 hours to do it.
Yeah, it's a long one.
There were like 47 questions.
And then you think this is gonna be like a review of all what we've seen so far, or is he gonna?
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
hate
gonna
that.
it's gonna be like you're gonna have to go through everything because like the last exam had stuff from the first and second exams, and then of course every exam's all cumulative, so you have to go through everything.
I really struggle with
I
knowing.
enjoyed having you be my partners this semester. Thanks for all your hard work and everything. And
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
thank you, Alyssa.
I'm
It's
just
been
glad
great.
the semester's almost over.
I know. Me too. I hear you. Yeah.
That you guys were a great group to work with. I appreciate all your like I think we worked really well together as a group. So
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad we did.
so yeah, we'll just email I guess then if we have any questions for Thursday.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, you guys have a good night.
You too. Alyssa, take care.
Chad, are you posting this or?
Yeah, I'll post it right after we're done.
All right, sounds
All right.
good. We'll see you
All right.
guys.
Hey, take care. Have a good one.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.